Thank you. Meanwhile, tonight at 5:30, veteran IMPD officers were involved in a shootout after a traffic stop late Sunday night at 33rd and Butler Avenue. Police are still looking for one suspect, but the other suspect, 15-year-old Andre Green, was killed. Tonight, many are asking, how did a 15-year-old get his hands on a gun? Well, only on 13 tonight, brand new data shows a 15% increase in guns traced back to juveniles here in Indiana. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms shows overall that more young people are possessing weapons before their 21st birthday.
And obviously that concerns many people, especially after the officer shot and killed that armed 15-year-old overnight. Our 13 Investigates reporter Sandra Chapman has more tonight on the gun trail.
The driver was armed. From our vantage point, it appears that the driver of that vehicle appears to be a teenager.
A 15-year-old with a gun. In Indiana, it's a disturbing and growing trend. New data from the Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms shows more guns recovered in Indiana are being traced back to juveniles. In 2013, 13 Investigates found 139 guns traced back to kids under 17. Last year, that number jumped to 160 statewide, a 15% increase. Reverend Charles Harrison says it's evident on the street.
Handguns and even some assault weapons in the hands of teens. Some we have seen as young as 12 years old.
The ATF successfully traced 5,500 guns last year. The most popular, pistols, including 9mm semi-automatics. The majority came from possession and drug cases. Just 65 were traced to homicides. Police are still looking for the weapon used to kill 25-year-old Nathan Trapezzano, seen here on this surveillance video just moments before he was shot by Simeon Adams. Adams was just 16 years old at the time. In fact, Adams was accused of shooting a 21-year-old hours before he shot Trapezzano. A day after Trapezzano was killed, Adams himself was shot in the neck. The Marion County Crime Lab was able to link recovered shell casings from the Trapezzano shooting with those recovered from the shooting of the 21-year-old.
They don't really have the maturity, to know how to handle those guns. When they get angry, they normally act out with those guns, and that's where we see a lot of shootings that take place.
Shootings involving teens that all too often come with deadly consequences.
The ATF data also shows almost 600 guns traced back to young people between 18 and 21 years old. Now, as for those teens, experts say they're getting stolen guns from break-ins and drug dealers. Tonight, IMPD is saying very little about the gun in the possession of Andre Green. We're told it was a revolver and that Green exited the vehicle and collapsed. The gun was found under his person. Now, Reverend Harrison says parents have got to get involved to help authorities deal with this growing dangerous problem.